Hello, hello, how is everyone? Hi, Dana. You can listen to just the sound of the game until I'm ready to start because I still haven't fixed that music issue. Hi, Rosati. Hi, Kirst. Hi, Ryan. I am nearly ready to start. I think I'm going to start a little bit early today. I'm just going with it. Um, yeah. Today's a bit of a just a sort of going with the flow. I haven't really organized at all, and now there's no music playing. So, oh, good. Mario Kart's so fun. I need to play it on stream again, actually. I haven't got my camera on today. My face is nearly back to normal size, but not quite yet. So, hi, Ron. Oh, awesome. I'll have a look after the stream at the question. And there we go. The game is starting, but you can't see it at the moment. Oh, and the dogs are growling at Aaron. Aaron's outside in the garden planting trees while I'm sitting here on streaming. And yeah, so the dogs just keep growling at him because he's wearing a hat. So I apologise for the noise, and I've also got a fan going in the background, so hopefully that won't be picked up. That's all good, Ro. It's time for day 2. I love these intros at the start. Hey, Tom. Planting trees inside. Yes, yes, we'll think of it that way. That's okay, Tom. All good, Arizati. I hope it's going okay. Everything's still closed here except for the shops, so most cafes are still closed. They're so nice, the announcements from Tom. The Camembert Airport, yeah. Does that mean we're gonna have our first Nook Miles ticket and we can go see who it is? It's a whopper. Blethers! We got blethers! Yay! I think we should do like a mini just to have a look, see who we get on a couple of islands. I'm not gonna be too fussy. I'm not gonna go for ones that I really don't like. But if I see a couple that are okay or I'd like to see what they're like, then Oh, that's good, Arizati. I think that's the good thing when a lot of people are off at the same time. It means when you come back there aren't heaps of emails. Like there'll still be stuff to catch up on, but like going on leave when other people are still working often means I want to catch up. Your hope is for Bo. Well, I do have his thingy-majig amiibo card, and I'm not sure if I've got Cole's, so I am kind of tempted to have Cole on this island. We've talked about him so much lately. Imagine if I got Clay on the first island. What's Mum sent us? And the Happy Home Academy have given us something. Also, let's go in and check out my sweet new house. I like it with the yellow on the top. I've never done it with yellow on the top, and I quite like it. You've got Cole on your butthole bunny island. Yeah, I've never really interacted with them much, so yeah. Look at this little tiny new home. We can put some stuff in storage, not much. Not the soda and not the other stuff. You always have a yellow roof? I should have known that. I like it. Oh, we've got some cherries from Mum. Thanks, Mum. And a wooden end table. Wow. Alright. Let's start. Actually, I'm just going to tidy up in here a little bit before we do anything else because, I mean, we still want the bed out, but we can make this look a little bit better, right? Enjoyed the smaller home. Made decorating really interesting. Yeah, I guess it would be like the 4x4 challenge, right? Where you have to just kind of try and fit stuff in a tiny space. Look at that massive storage space. What is that, 16? And like, a couple of those items are out, but they're considered part of the storage. Have I got anything in my pockets to put in here? No, we'll put this in the oops, no, I meant to put that in storage. All good, Arizati. I'm just gonna put a bunch of like, oh, I'll keep the wood in my pockets for now, but I'll put some other stuff in storage just so I, oh, I can keep the rest with me for now. I want to upgrade my tools as well, but the thing is I don't know how I'm going to afford this with Nutmiles because I want to get some tickets. Yeah, I love that yellow roof. I'm doing it again in the future. I feel like it just kind of matches the walls a bit better and makes them look a bit warmer. I don't know. Oh, and look who's here. I'll talk to him because then we might be able to get a shovel from Blathers and I can, Oh, good thinking. I'll have to have a think about that one, Ryan. I do intend to accept gifts, just not like full pockets of worth of gifts. Hi, Gulliver. I remember when I first got this game and I would go and try and wake up Gulliver and he just wouldn't wake up and I didn't realise you had to keep going. And so for the first month I would just go prod him a couple of times and then just leave him. Until I saw someone else have him awake. I was like, what? Oh no, what a surprise! His phone's broken. I'm as in shock as you, Gulliver. Sorry, communicator. Something tells me, Gulliver, that whether I help you or not, it's going to take the same amount of time for you to be rescued. He says your birthday, that's awesome. Regardless of the style of play. Yeah, heck yeah. Alright, Gulliver, I'll help you when I have a shovel. Ooh, our first bottle! What's it gonna be? Imagine if it's a DIY I already have. On the second day. Oh, a mirror. Of course it is. I'm pretty sure you always get the mirror really early, right? We'll say hello to, Fondue Hands. Hey, Mr. Admiral Captain Explosives! It's from Gaston! I didn't even notice I sent it! Good spotting. I need to talk to my villagers every day because I want their photos, and that's one thing that I am going to let my villagers move out, but I'm not going to let them move out till I have their photos because I want them. Alright, let's head up and firstly check the notice board and then we'll go see Blathers with all of those things. A tape deck! Yeah, we can do some stretching. Alright, let's pick up a bunch of this stuff, go take them to Blathers. Also, does he give you the jumping pole on the second day? Or is it just the shovel? I can't remember. If it is, we'll be able to explore more, but it means a lot more tidying up as well. He does! Yay! Gosh, we've got a busy day ahead of us, aren't we? Before the stream I was thinking, do I have that much to do? I can't remember. Oh. Had a feeling that might happen. I'm gonna just drop a couple of things. Not on top! No! I think they both come from Blathers because the shovel's for finding the fossils, but I could be wrong. My attention to detail sometimes is a bit questionable. Oh, I love this tent so much. Why can't you keep this tent? Or let me at least make my own version. Hi, Blathers! Sure, Blathers is gonna blather on, so let's just rush through this. Taking over aesthetic, it really is. You get the shovel if Blathers is further out, like if you took your time to move him in. Ah, right. That would make sense. Yep, I know. What a surprise. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Oh, you do have a solution, cool. Yep, send me some stuff, jumping poles and shovels. I like his phone case. Can I have your phone case, Blathers? I agree. I want this all as furniture. Like, it's all awesome. Even to have that empty tank would be cool. Thanks, Blathers, for the schematics. Yep, 15 more. I think I probably got close to that. Now, I'm going to have to give them to you one at a time, which is the most annoying part. Well, this is your best friend's birthday. That's amazing. I can live her and Blathers together. Oh crap, I said please tell me. Oh no. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to listen to more blathering. You want that aquarium with just the filter and no fish? I think that would be awesome. Alright, I've got another 14 for you. No, I'm good. I remember I used to listen to all of them, the first time, but now I'm just like, come on mate, come on. Top. No, I'm good mate. I'm a bit busy, so can you take all of them at once, please? Blathers finds Gulliver passed out on the beach. Gulliver coughs up water and a sea creature Blathers hasn't seen before. Blathers pockets the sea creature and whistles awkwardly as he shuffles away. What birthday buddy? So I've got Tangshin and Rocco. I've got 2. What about everyone else? I like hearing people's birthday buddies. I would like to say it tells a lot about a person, but I mean, mine don't. Crap, I hit the wrong button again. I'm sorry. By the way, we should have this going, mods. It's working. I think we're gonna get a few of them during this. I would like to give you this. Please don't say I want to listen. Please come. You're only admitting to Disney being your birthday buddy. Fair enough. I sure do. Oh, I nearly hit it then. Oh, I'm on a roll of hitting the right button. Share a birthday with Quilson. Quilson looks like a guy who gets shoved into a locker in high school, but then his dad sues. Bruce is a good one. I know that Tangshin would have been intentionally given my birthday because of all the 8s in it. But yeah. He's not my favourite of the 2.0 villagers. I hit the right one, yes! Oh, we're nearly there. Come on, Blathers. I wish I'd kept count. Nah, I'm good, mate. Oops, I nearly did it there. Nearly hit the wrong button, but I didn't. I love how scared of bugs he is. Considering he's a bird. What villager would Blathers be if he was a villager? Kim! Oh. I think he would be a cranky, right? I mean, he's a pretty happy cranky, but the way he blathers on is pretty crankyish. Sure do. Smug would definitely fit as well. 2 votes for Smug. The thing is, he's too scared of bugs to be lazy. Getting there. Kick his ass, Seabass. Could be a jock. Builds up those leg muscles running away from bugs. I love it. Oh, nearly did it. Nearly hit the wrong button. 4 more to go. This is the 4th to last. There's definitely parts of him that are lazy. I agree with that. Third to last. We're nearly there. The chat's helped me get through this. Usually this is the most painful part. Yeah, we've hit 15! Yay! Hi, Restastic! How are you? Happy New Year for you too. I hope it's been good so far. Oh, you won't accept any more, of course. I was hoping that you could still donate until it's closed the next day, but apparently not. Rude. No. Alright, let's pick up the things I've dropped and then I'll put down those bugs again. And I'll quickly... No, I can't do it. I've got to build a shelf. I was about to say I'm going to plant those cherry trees and I realised I couldn't. Who have we got here? We've got Tommy. Hi, Tommy. Thanks! Alright. I'm going to do that, but thanks. It's so open at the start, right? And also, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this will be very odd to see right now, I imagine. All this green. What are they chatting about? I wonder if I can pay off my home loan today. It's a lot. It's like 75,000 wasn't it the first one? I can't remember. Hi, Tom. Yep. Thanks. There's a lot of bee bashing today. 98,000. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Nickmouse tickets. Alright, come on mate. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Something I'm going to have to do is when I go to those islands now, I'm going to actually have to remember to get materials and things because I haven't done that in so long. So this one, I'll pause for a second. I'll give you a little bit of an update. This island, Camembert, is going to be an island where I play classic Animal Crossing. So the 2 rules are no time travel and no treasure islands. And I'm just going to have fun with it and just build whatever I like. So that's pretty much it. It's going to look nice, but I'm just going to, have fun. Yes, empty pockets is a good thing. A cheese theme. I think we definitely need to have some cheese in here somewhere. Like, I think I'm going to make cheese flag. Oh, the shop! Yeah, we're definitely going to need some materials, aren't we? Oh, there's so much on day 2, isn't there? Yep, I know. Cool. It's 30 of each, isn't it? Gosh, they talk so much. Like, when the first time it's awesome having that, but like now it's just like, come on mate, I know it. Alright, so today I want to try and pay off my loan, go to some McMills and go to some islands and see who's there and get materials. And I also want to help finish the shop. Can we do it? Here's hoping no one's lactose intolerant. Hi Gabrielle, how are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year. We are playing classic slow mode Animal Crossing. Sounds good. We also, that's the other thing we need to do today, is clear out those areas that I can access with the jumping pole. So there's quite a bit that we're going to do. Are we going to do it? Oh, we'll see. By the way, those who haven't seen, I have started the new series on YouTube for this island with the first episode of the new series about it. And I'm going to be doing this every week. I'm going to do an update rather than every day or every stream. It's going to be once a week I'll do an episode. Oh, the cheese roll. I love that cheese roll. It's one of my favorite items. Classic slow mode. Yeah, we did a poll in stream yesterday, and everyone guessed that I would last a week without time travel. Which I think is going to be much harder than no Treasure Islands. Treasure Islands is good for money, but I think you can still do enough without it. No time travel, especially with me and how impatient I am, it's going to be interesting. There's one of my knock miles from the knock stop. I think, yeah. Oh, and money, and also the other thing from Treasure Islands is the knock miles tickets. It's gonna be hard. But that's fine. I'm not playing, like, I know some people play Animal Crossing hard mode and they put rules on, like, they have to accept every villager. They can't let them leave until they move out and things like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do sort of a classic. Okay. I'm going to start with going over the thing and start getting stuff. Picking up materials. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to bury those cherry trees. We can fit them around here, can't we? What's up, Doodles? Hey, I wondered if you would see that I was streaming. How's the island going? How was your time with Pascal? Like the spicy islands to save time on issuing whale tickets and fish bait. Yeah, bait is also very helpful from those. And also customization kits. Well, we got some whales from this. I'll just put one more over here. I'm glad the other fruit is cherry trees. I love the cherries. I just really love the colour. Oh, puppies, shush, guys. Twins, other half. Alright, let's start selling fruit and getting all this. Might have taken a while to download Twitch. It's good to see you though. Is the sister fruit the one that your mum sends you? Or is it one that's on the other ones on the islands different? I can't remember. I'm looking forward to seeing what the sister flowers are. Oh, shovel time. The other thing I want to do is upgrade my pockets. I need to make a list on the screen somehow of what I want to do today. You've got apples? It's at least 3. Oh, cool. Hey, Cozy Saplings, how are you? How's your day been? Those oranges to sell. I'm going to ignore the fish for now. I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, lots of shells to sell. I should be saving some of them to make stuff, but I'll do it another time. Oh, now I'm really curious to see what the third one is, but I don't want to go to an island yet. I want to explore this island a bit first. Oh, that's good to know. It's summer here right now, so yeah, that's why it's like this. And it's really hot today. Aaron's outside planting trees in the garden and I'm like, oh man, I would never. I need to buy some of the oh look, the drift's coming. I need to buy some of those the pipes just so I don't have to, you know, Sick of the snow. Me too. Winter's my least favorite month in least favorite season in the game. The snow just lasts so long, but it should be only another couple of weeks till it starts melting, right? It's like January, isn't it? That it melts. Starts to melt. It just, yeah, it's too long. And I think this year it was really cool seeing some, like, I think people got a lot more creative this year with the winter, island, you know, with islands in winter, but I can't. I should be shaking all the trees as well. Have I not got a net on me? I'm sure I do. Nope. Okay. I'm only gonna shake trees with fruit on them then, because I have not got a net. Melts late February? February 20th? I'm like, getting in. What the heck? Yeah, fair enough. That's ridiculous. I don't know. A lot of people drop the game during winter and then pick it up again, or time travel through it, because that's just way too much. Oh, put your shovel away, Kim. I mean, Brie. I don't like the sound of the crunch as well when you're running on snow. It kind of messes with my ears. It's like a sensory thing. It's just like, oof. Yeah, I wish I mean, they did it for the bunny day. They didn't make it last as long, that event with so many eggs. They could have made the snow a little bit shorter. But yeah, I tend to do, on the Switch, I tend to do a Southern Hemisphere island during the summer, and then when it's winter here, I do a Northern Hemisphere island. There's a lack of colour, yeah. Most people like 4, but it's your least favourite season Ireland game. The yellow orange hurts your eyes. It is kind of a bit of a, like, I like it, but then there's a point where it just gets a little bit like, ooh. Hates another game when you're watching tours on YouTube of the Christmas themed island. It's beautiful. Yeah, I do love seeing that, and I enjoy the snow for a little bit, and I'm just like, nah. Every time I've taken a break, like a long break from Animal Crossing, it's been during, like, the snow has been what's prompted it. One time it was for about 6 months. Your winters never have snow. Yeah, mine too. Like, we get a little bit occasionally, like, sprinkle, and it never settles. We don't have proper actual snow. I do love seeing them. I did a tour of a few this winter and like tour videos, and they were all so different, and I just love seeing what people do. And I think I especially admire, like, I love doing island tours anyway, but I especially admire it during the winter season because I find it so hard. So seeing people make these like stunning islands is cool. But yeah, I would love the snow if it just lasted a month or 6 weeks max. Played for 6 months after it came out and then stopped due to health things. So it's funny to see the events for a first time a year later. That was me too. Because I stopped in 2020 in late July, early August. So I never celebrated my birthday. I never did the Thanksgiving or Turkey Day stuff. I never did Toy Day the first year. I didn't get to do them until 2021. Like these weeds give us some so putting down paths, it's something, when you've upgraded your resident services to an actual building and plaza, then you can get the option to do paths and stuff in the Nookmiles, with Nookmiles in the AVD. Oh, I have to go help, what's his name? Gulliver. There's a lot I want to do today. I do want to get rid of as many of the weeds as possible. Love winter for 2 months but not 5. Do you live somewhere where there's a lot of like snow and that sort of thing? I couldn't handle that. Yeah, 3 stars is the pathing. And if you need help getting to 3 stars, my tip is to use put lots of fencing and flowers outside, and also lots of big items. You're in Canada, oh right. Yeah, I live somewhere where the weather changes a lot, and I appreciate that. I don't think I could, you know. But I mean, it does pose some danger. I quite like these rocks. I like that it's flat on the side. I haven't had that for a while. I'm just seeing all this for the first time, so that's cool. Happy with that. Let's head across here. Fair enough, you're doing well. Are you enjoying it so far? Because you'll be what? How far would you be in now? About a week and a half? Gosh, Christmas was only a week and a half ago. Yeah, that's true. You can do the custom designs like that way. You just don't have the thingamajig with the helmet. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yay! I'm so glad you finally got it. Have you been playing because your friends got it for Christmas as well? Is that right? By the way, this island, one of the things I'm planning with it is that I want to make it a more social island again. So I'm gonna be doing that a lot more. Social stuff. So many knock miles. Yeah, you do need a lot of knock miles once you get to 3 stars. 250 flowers, 8 villages, 20 place items, 20 fences, and 5 of each tree. I love how organized it is. I feel like, Kirst, you could have like a checklist that you use in your folder for each time. Welcome back, Dana! I've made it to some more of my island, yay! And I don't have a net, so I'm ignoring any bugs, sadly. I'm not shaking the trees either. Your friend wanted to restart your island, so dumped all their garbage on your island to pick it up again. So someone did that to Aaron about 18 months ago on his island. They dumped all this stuff, and then like 3 months later they still hadn't picked it up again. So he just deleted the island. Well, I deleted it because I wanted to play on the Switch. I thought it was 50 as well, actually, but maybe wrong. It's one thing I've always had Isabel tell me off about when I'm trying to get to 3 stars, is that I don't have enough fencing. Oh, I can hear a balloon! Are you restarting soon, are you? What's the plan for it? Oops, oops! There's the balloon. Alright, come on, balloon! You learned about wasps the hard way. The good thing to do though is get stung twice in a row by wasps, because when you do that you earn knock miles the first time. So yeah. Alright, what have we got? Oh, my pockets are looking rather full. Come on, please don't be clay. Ah, yes! Some flooring. You haven't figured out a theme yet? I decided to just take it easy with the theme for this one. I'm not going to do a set theme, so yeah. Hi, Celine! Hello to all the way in Germany. I think there are a couple of people from Germany in here. I'm in New Zealand, so quite far away from there. Yes, I forgot about that with the water. The balloon in the water. Even though we were talking about it yesterday. Farmcore/cottage core. It's always a nice way to start as well. Even if you want to change your mind, you can just always start with that and then do something else. I must be about to run out of pocket space. I'll go sell it in a sec. We're getting through this pretty quick though, the cleaning up. I do need to shake the trees, but I can do that later on. I'm just happy that, you know, that this is a bit quicker. Your sister's also joined the island? Oh, cool. Are you going to have, like, arguments, though, about what to do? Like, you know? Oh, awesome! YouTube's great for inspiration sometimes. I find Instagram quite helpful as well sometimes. Just for inspiration. I don't like to exact copy it, but you know. Am I nearly out of space for weeds? Yeah, I can only pick up 4 more. That's alright. Is that 4? Yep. Alright, let's go we'll go drop the fossils outside Brewster's, Blathers, and then we will go sell some stuff. What are you guys growling at, you silly dogs? I need those nook miles. So bad at terraforming. I am as well. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but my islands never have much terraforming on them. It's just I see these really complex islands people do with terraforming, and it's just I don't know. I like having big flat spaces to build on. Right, Timmy, I've got some stuff to sell. Oi, puppies. Sorry about the barking. Betty! Might have to go tell her off in a second. Hang on. Alright, just hang on. I'm just telling Betty off. Alright, I'm back. Naughty Betty. Can't hear them, but tell them I say rules. Yeah. Thankfully, I think this microphone cuts out a lot of that sort of stuff, but she was going wild at Aaron outside in the garden. 11,000 bells. We might be able to sell off the path alone today. It is an egg. Hi, Betty. She looked at me when I said that. Yeah, you're an egg. Yeah, you're a cute egg though. I do like you. Oh, I'm gonna make a net quickly. Do I have enough to make it? Yep, I need to make a net. So I can shake some of these trees. Sometimes it seems like people are playing a different game. Yeah, some people are just so talented, right? I sold shells. So fish and bugs make a lot of money. If you're really wanting money as well, check the outside Nook's Cranny, the hot item each day, and make lots of those. Alright, that's what I was doing. Betty is a troll egg with that paw. She really is. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm just gonna see what flowers Timmy has for sale. Cool. Red oh, I don't have cold. Oh, no, I think I do have the red, don't I? But I don't have... I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'm just gonna buy 5 of each. Although I have to start being careful with my money because, you know... I'll double check before I buy anything else. Oh, nice. Have you invited villagers in? Otherwise, they'll autofill. When they get when they're built, they'll autofill. So, if you have some Nook Miles tickets, you could go invite. Or have you already done that? Oh, cool. Do you know who's coming? Favorite part is getting cute clothing for your character and farming some items. When it comes to decorating terraforming, you're out. I love that though. I love that, you know, everyone does different stuff with the game. I think it's awesome. One was an orange cat. Oh, that'll be, Tangy? Where's my net? Start shaking these trees. Like literally an orange here, that's Tangy. Tangy's awesome. I like Tangy. Oh, wasp on the first one. And Russell, I hope you know that trick with the trees. If you're going to shake trees, to always shake them with a net in your hand from the front, and then then it turns you in the right direction to just catch it straight away. Welcome. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I don't know how how long my patience is gonna go for the wasp that she sell. Yeah, this wasp sell for quite a lot. It's good. And the other thing is, if you've got fruit to sell and you have friends, go sell it on their islands and you'll make more. Stuff that I haven't thought about doing for years. But it's definitely helpful. Yeah, I was thinking, actually, that's reminded me. I was thinking yesterday. Yeah, only if the native fruit's different to yours, yes. I was thinking yesterday about how I actually don't know if I'll move Clay into this island. He's my absolute favourite, but I do have him on the other island, so I have no idea what villages I'm going to have. I'm just going to go with the flow unless it's someone terrible. They will not be moving onto Camembert. Looking pretty clean. Oh my gosh, more over here. Yes, so the flimsy axe is the best way to get wood if you don't want to chop the trees down. Or just use a normal axe and just hit it twice rather than 3 times, but then you only get 2 per tree. You've got Biff on both your islands at the moment, it's weird. The one thing that would be cool to have is the one villager I would be keen to have Grizzly, but I'm open to it. I hope your Biff doesn't run a gym where he doesn't clean the equipment properly and leaves sweat everywhere. Just preferred to help hold onto your nook miles. Just took the first couple that didn't work. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking, because there are a lot of villages that I've never given a proper chance because I've never gotten to know them. So that's one thing I am hoping to do through this is start to like a few a bit more. So if you haven't got houses, then you can't invite more. Like they won't show up on those islands. Oh, a money tree, which I actually have to do for once. I haven't done this in years. Your biffs are hygienic. The equipment sweats when it sees them. Alright, let's get 10,000 out. Do you think I'll have to move it as well? It's a little bit close to that tree, isn't it? Yes, they are good at the island patrols. Unless it's like my island where I didn't leave space to go around the whole border. Oh, we've got enough for 1 mile ticket! You always move your money trees to know where they are? Yeah, I should have done that actually. I used to do that. Oh, hey Shari, what have you got for me? I sure am. I love this little skid sound when you turn real quickly. They only spawned in a place a tree could be planted? Really? I didn't realise that. I am enjoying Shari more than I thought I would, so that's good. Now, I can't remember what colour these are. I can't remember if they're red or yellow, and I'm not just going to dig it up to Fondo fingers here. Now, I am eventually going to actually try and do some proper, you know, flower breeding for the first time, but not today. Not right now. For now, I'm just going to, you know, plot them down. At the beginning, so impatient. But Nooker's on someone who picked up your weeds. I love that. I love that people come and do that sort of thing through Nooker's on. How much did you pay them? Yes, I think I'm going to need some help with that and some patience with the flower breeding because I've done it before, but it's been like 3 years and I can't remember. Well, nearly 3 years. Oh, wrong direction. 790k, that's pretty good. I'd pay that if I had the bells. The 12 by 12 method, cool. Ah, boo! Boo! That's alright, we'll finish watering them later. We haven't had a single, well, I mean, I've only just started shaking the trees, but hopefully it won't take long to get an item. Oh, yes! That would be helpful, actually. So finding the most valuable fish and catching a lot of those, depending on the season, catching a lot of those and selling them. And also selling the hot item of the day at Nook's Cranny. You're restarting tomorrow as well? I'm not sure yet whether or not I'll be streaming tomorrow. Oh, is that an item or is it one of those bugs? It's one of those bugs, isn't it? Yep. But yeah, I'll have to confirm. Are you on our Discord? If so, that is the best place to look for it. You've got a breeding guide graph that worked really well. Ooh, definitely want to see that. Oh, another loss. Cool. We'll head off to an island soon, shall we? See who's there. I'm like so... I want to do all of this and, you know, do all the things of like getting the wood for Nook's Cranny and stuff, but I'm so curious to see who's on an island that I'm finding it hard to focus on this because I want to go there. Oh, hey! Hey, Bam! Oh, good. Look away. Oh, thanks, mate. Kablang! That's catchphrase every time. Oh, where did it go? Oh, come on. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna shake the ones over here. We'll go and sell some stuff and then, yeah. Teaching says the same thing. It's funny how some of them have the same catchphrase as each other. At least they're both jogs, aren't they? Oops. I didn't necessarily need that anyway, so. That's another one of those bugs up there, isn't it? Which reminds me, I better go put some stuff outside Blathers, otherwise I'll sell it without remembering to. Yes. I like how they look like an item on the ground. Oh, awesome! Alright, there's the tent. I'll drop some stuff off. Money trees are definitely a helpful way to get some money. I think that's the only new ones, isn't it? Yeah. Who do we think is going to be on that first island? Do we think it's going to be a good villager or a terrible one? I should do a prediction, shouldn't I? Yeah, I agree. Only 10,000 or 100 because 10,000 you do get 30,000, but otherwise, the chances are pretty low of getting higher. Yeah, that's a good point about the fossils. If you're doubling up, but always get them assessed before selling. All right, I'm just gonna. You know what? Oh, well, wait. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm just gonna set up a prediction before I head out there. I've got to do a couple more things before I do head out. What personality type will the first villager? Oh, why is my sound just gone? Oh, come on, game. It's gone for you as well, isn't it? The music's just died? Has it died for anyone else? Can you hear me? It's lost. I've lost it too. Hmm. All right, I'm just gonna 1 second. Oh my gosh, there's so many weird things happening with the computer at the moment. I don't know what's going on. All right, where's my avocado? I'm just finding it in OBS. Yeah, here you go. There'll be a bit of a worry. All right, avocado deactivate, activate. All right, I can hear it. Can you hear it now? That was weird. I don't know. All I did was go to a different window. Um, it's still going cutting in and out a little bit. Okay, Peppy, normal, and what's the other one? I can't remember. Peppy, normal, and um, why has it gone out of my head? Lazy is the other one. I hope it's a lazy, but we'll see. Timmy and Tommy, please explain, yeah. Okay. I've got too many windows open. Lazy, and I'll run it for 2 minutes. Oh no, I'll run it for 2 minutes. And you can bet as much as you want. There you go. And I just want to get rid of the materials I do have. Yeah, so at that prediction at the top, you can bet your channel points on it. You predict using channel points, and you can use as many as you want, and then you win. If you choose the right one, you win lots of channel points back. How's it going? Oh, got 500 on lazy, 10 on normal. All right. A lot of lazy. Oh, what else did I need to go do before I was gonna go over? I can't remember. Oh, how many Nook miles have I got? I could do 2. No, I'll do 1. Trying to decide if I make some more tools before I go. Nah, there's a thingy there. Oh, I'll hold off here until the thing's finished. The prediction. Ryan, thank you for gifting a sub. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. All right. How can I will leave shall I leave the decision up to you of whoever it is, do we take them or not? Although I'm a little scared to do that because what if you say yes to someone terrible? You get channel points by just chatting and being active in the chat and being at streams, pretty much, and you can spend them on stuff like that. All right, let's do it. Let's see who we've got. Don't choose the gross one. Oh, hi, Orville. Yep, that's what I want. I want a mystery tour, mate. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I want to fly. I want some more clothes. Time for takeoff. Alright, let's see. I imagine if it's not lazy, because a lot of people said lazy. Oh my god. Hey, puppies, it's just Aaron. Betty, Betty, shush. Betty, wait, shush. Betty. What if it's Sasha? That would be amazing. Or if it's any of the villages that we've got emotes for. Thanks. 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 Alright, let's have a look. Where are they? Are they around the corner? Oh my gosh! Yeah, I don't want to tease me. I mean, I think we have to, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the best. How are the chances? What are the chances? It's fate. We have to have it. I'm sorry, Ryan. Like, you can choose for the next one. This is an automatic yes. The mic peeked out on me. This mic loves to peek out on me. I imagine it. It'd be real neat, I know. You're coming to mine, mate. Oh, I'll be waiting for you. Oh, Clay, my boy. Yeah, I agree, mate. It's gonna take a picture of that. Clay, let's talk to him again. Yeah. Clay! All of the villagers! I can't believe that! Oh, Clay. He's my boy. Someone is addicted. I need to remember with this to grab all materials, because I need them. I nearly tried to dig up clay then. It's not good. And once I've done that, I will go fishing a little bit and try to get some new fish. Oh. Well, if I ever was wondering if this slow version of Animal Crossing was a, you know, was meant to happen, was the right thing to do, we've got that now. Got the sign. The odds are 1 in 215. Wow. I'm just gonna, actually I should be shaking these first for doing that. I heard you were playing long form, so you're here to keep you company. Yes. Bring a glass of wine when you go for eating your prep for breakfast in 7 hours. Oh well, I hope there's a lot of coffee at the breakfast. 72 lazy, 66 peppy, and 77 normal. I'm surprised there aren't more normal, just because it feels like it sometimes. I am gonna get more materials and stuff. I'm just kind of doing a bit of a rush thing with the trees. I do like those plants, yeah. I just had lunch and now I want to go out for breakfast. That's all it took. Heck yes, heck yes. That is definitely a highlight. I think I'm gonna have to upload that as a stream highlight later today on... Actually no, I should be saving it for my Camembert Chronicles. Which I've decided is the name because I can't think of a better name for my series of these. Oh, what have we got? A camp stove. Boom. 0.47%. That's amazing. Oh, I love the timing of that when I'm talking about my YouTube channel and it says go subscribe. Alright, we haven't shaken all the trees, have we? Nope. I still can't believe that. Chronicles. Yeah, it's my brain got stuck on it and it's just like, this is what you're gonna call it, Kim. Okay, let's go back to chopping some wood. And then when I've done that, I'm gonna catch some fish and head on. Stream Elements is always listening, it really is. I might take some of those pansies, but it is the island flower, the native flower, so I don't need them. It just depends on pocket space. Oh, I should be doing these as well, shouldn't I? Just trying to figure out my brain what. I really do need to, like, it's kind of frustrating, right? It's like when I think I told people to come over to Twitch to follow me, and they're like, but I don't have any money for Twitch. I'm like, Twitch isn't, you don't have to pay to watch videos or watch streams on Twitch. I did invite him, yep. Camembertian. Or it'd be Camemberian. I've got more nut miles. Oh, actually, I need to do the prediction, don't I? Need to like reward everyone for the prediction results. Where is it? Prediction. Choose outcome, lazy. So those who voted lazy now will get a bunch of channel points. I had this, you bet 1,000, that's amazing. That reminds me, when I was setting up the thing just then, it came up with this like notification saying if a mod has voted for the outcome, they can't say the result. Like if they've given a prediction, they can't say what the result was. I was like, yeah, that's probably a good thing, right? You might be only 10 on normal. Probably the best thing is to do like it on all three, right? Came to Twitch on a whim for another YouTuber way back. Never been on, so it was nice to see free things. Yeah, I've been using Twitch for years, but I like watched a lot of different. I think the first time I got it, I'm just trying to remember. The first time I got it was years ago for a YouTuber, well, someone who puts their videos on YouTube, but it was just highlights of their streams. I would say the name, but probably no one knows who they are. They still stream regularly, but they're, yeah. Oh, there's a bee. I need a bee. Oh no! Oh well. Yeah, it just went off, eh? Like it just was like, alright, so yeah. When am I gonna get some gold? So what does it I need? I need 30 of each type of wood and 30 iron for the No! And I hear a grasshopper. So it might be one of the ones that's in the ground. There's one that like burrows down that you have to dig up. Although that would show up in summer rather than winter. Do I have another shovel on? No, another axe? I don't. But do I have? Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly make an axe and then I'll finish all this. Yeah, the mole cricket. That's the name. I think I've only ever caught one or two of them because they get so hard to find. The mole crickets March and April for Southern. Alright. X. I already forgot. Saying out because I don't want to leave Claire. Well, that's the thing, because I'm playing slow mode, I actually have to gather materials and fish and bugs and stuff from these islands, not just hunt, but also having play there is definitely helping. Oh, posture check is good. I need to do that actually. I can feel my shoulder starting to... I'm just having a good stretch. You slide on the floor with custom designs. That's a good idea. Oh, like I need to have a transparent one. Oh, good thing redeeming hydrate. I'm actually holding my glass of water, about to have some. Right, water is drunk. He wants to chat to me again, doesn't he? Hey, man. Yeah, I agree. Did I do this rock already? I did, didn't I? Yeah. I know! I'm still in shock. Alright. He was my starter lazy on my very first island. That's how long I've loved clay. Hey, go and catch that. I know it's at a bad angle. Yeah. Oh, crap. Whoops. Got excited. What did Aaron just text me? Oh, yeah. He's run out of bark. High five, Amy friend. Alright, let's try to do some fishing and catch some bugs. And I'll also... Should I grab some flowers, do you think? Or should I just wait? I might wait. But I do have space in my pockets, and I feel like I need to put something in there. Right, creating resident services. Can you remember when that happens? How is that my first horse mackerel? Yeah, I do the same actually. Oh, flip! I still get excited. Like even though I don't hear the noise, I still like hear the right sound. I still panic and do that so often. Hi, Paromi Queen. How are you? I am on my first mystery island. Oh, that was a bad angle. First there's a load of visions coming. I hate to break it to you, but they'll move in one day at a time. Sadly. Awesome. Yay, something new! He really does. Oh, sorry. I think I'll catch some bugs now. How my pockets are looking. Oh, well that was a good timing because my rod just broke. So I can fit 5 more things. Let's catch some bugs. I think that's the thing I'm going to struggle most with not time traveling is the fact that I'm going to have to stay at, you know, can't upgrade resident services for a while. Oh, well. Yeah, there was one of those things. Yeah, there he is. I'm so surprised that caught that. I thought I was way off. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Oh, I've already shaken all these trees. I'm very good because I just found my favourite villager on my first island that I went to. Oh, there's a bug to catch. Yay! I always get confused with the bugs, whether or not they're, you know, the cicadas, because they all just look so alike. Oops. Can I grab one more? Let's see. Oh, butterfly, come on. Oh, exciting. I hope the interview goes well. Actually, have I done this one yet? I don't think I have. Maybe I must have. I must have. First annual 6th restart. You're doing your first cottage core island. Fun. I've never done cottage core. I've done parts of cottage core, but I've never done a full cottage core island. Oh, I'm glad I double checked. Ah, boo. Oh well. Never mind. Clay's like, what are you doing? I'm hitting a rock really poorly, that's what I'm doing. Alright, I think I'll head back. I love- oh, actually I don't know if it's the same everywhere. It is. I love the green that you've given your name. Cozy, by the way. It looks really nice. I assume you've customized it because it's a really nice colour. Yeah, and that's a really good advice, Ryan. And I think it's also good to like remind yourself that they're like they're trying to impress you as well in a way, you know, like you both want each other to like each other. Romy Queen, thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm gonna keep those coconuts because I'm gonna sell them. I've got a bunch of stuff to sell. Oh, I did dig up a pansy. Oh well. And I need to keep the horse mackerel, the crawfish. I think I've given a seahorse, but I'll just double check that. I think I can only get rid of those two. Well, I'm nearing halfway to pay off the loan. I'm happy with that. Right, I'll just put some stuff outside here. I'm pretty sure I've already given him a seahorse, but I'm just gonna leave them here just to be safe. I love how a lot of them have like these fancy cages and stuff and like aquariums and things, and then there's just a bucket. I know, I'm in shock. It was the best. We are gonna go to another one soon, I think. Once I just put these down and cleared my pockets, seeing as we're gonna need, you know, heaps more materials, we may as well. I'm just gonna pick all these up and so they bundle and then drop them again. Yeah, and I think a lot of places like if you ask questions about them because it shows that you're actually invested and interested in them as well. So I always go in with like one or two questions that I can think of that they might be interested, like that might sound like I'm interested. I'll plant those coconuts. Oh, sorry, Tommy. Actually, I don't want to do it over here because thingamajig's over there. Oh, this is a tiny little beach, isn't it? Yay, Wells. It'll be an assessment centre with 3 other candidates. I think, yeah, I understand what you mean, like having other people there and seeing if they're doing well might be a bit, you know, like, yeah. Oh, well, hopefully, I'm sure it'll, you know, Hopefully it'll be alright. I think, even though it is kind of a competition, not focus, you know, with other people because they're there, trying not to focus on that is probably the best thing. But in saying that is a lot easier than actually doing it. Oops, slingshot, I can see a balloon. Oops. Ooh, a summer shellbug. Their ideal vision of the position, yes. I also like picking up things from the job description and asking questions specifically around those. Yeah. Not in a way that I don't know what they're doing, but you know. Oh, interesting. It sounds like an interesting interview. I'm just going to drop these here for now. And I'll make another... I'm going to make another niche and another... What do I need? I don't need anything else at the moment, do I? No, just a niche. Oh, and a Nook Miles ticket. I think I've got enough Nook Miles. Alright, we're going to do a second island. Because that's all we can do. I still can't believe it was clay. And now I'm getting hiccups from getting excited before. Five hours, well that's thorough. Make sure you eat well beforehand. But not too well, because then you'll be sleepy. Alright, I'll make a net quickly. Oh, did I not grab the branches? Kim! There are symbols? What do you mean by that? Like, you'll have to, like, explain a bit further for me. I'll take a quick photo as well to get those Nook Miles. Oh, that's great. Oh, like the stars and hearts. Yes, I have seen someone, I can't remember who, has a star in their island name. Is it? I've never looked for it though. I'm assuming it's under the different languages. Is that right? No, I don't need to talk to them. I want to do this. What do you think the chances are that it'll be a good villager, this one? Alright, hang on. I'm just changing my glasses quickly because these ones are starting to squish against my head. That's better. I was wearing my other glasses and I'm wearing my old headset today and it was like... In New Zealand, it can really come down to the job. Some do online testing. Some have like an assessment. It really comes down to the job. You think it'll be normal? Someone like Toto, where they're cute, but you never think about them. I hope it's someone different. Although I'd be happy with someone like Marina or, you know, like, I'm open. I'm hoping it's a normal villager next. Does anyone else have any guesses? Should we vote? Do you want to predict again? It's what is it? Normal or what's the other one? Peppy, isn't it? Alright, I'll do another prediction. So she looks like your friend's wife! There's a villager that looks like my aunt who passed away a couple of years ago, and I will never say who it is. Alright, the prediction's up. Yes, there are a lot of us. Or like me, where I worked in the public sector for a long time. That's all good, Kurami Queen. It was nice to have you here, and thank you for the follow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, I won't go any further. Let's hope they don't walk towards me now. I won't go any further until you go big or go home. Have you done 1k again? Oh wow. We've got a high roller here. Actually, you're already home. It's like Duke Nukem, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I've run out of gum. I'm trying so hard not to like start walking until the prediction's finished. I'm gonna guess that Arizari went Peppy, only because it's the slightly outlying one. Well, that could be normal because Arizari went normal last time. Love seeing him scratch his belly with his wing. You went Peppy? Oh, yep. Oh, there's 20 channel points against Peppy now. Alright, we're nearly done. Last minute to get those. Oops, it's gone. Alright, what was the winner? The winner was normal with that one. Let's see. Oh, it does too, doesn't it? I like seeing the little 1 or 2, seeing what people voted for. Alright, let's see who it is. Oh, it's nobody. I can see a bit of pink. I think it might be a Peppy. Australia for what? Again? How is this happening? How the heck is this happening? What? This is like amazing. Oh my gosh. How? Where's that little bit I can jump over? She's probably in the way. Disco Queen, yes. Puddles! So Puddles is a little... I have become a fan of Puddles from a video where she was sick for playing KK Disco full blast. Puddles! Oh my gosh! I think we have to get enough for a third hunt, don't we? Are we gonna get 3 for 3? I don't know. Puddles, you are coming with me. The problem that I do have though is we're 2 for 2 for villages that are on my other island. I really doubt she's going to be the calmest, most relaxed frog pop star I've ever met. Although I haven't met any others, so she will, you know. That is fate. Yay! This is best. I didn't even think of in my mind about Puddles being the second one. Like, how the heck are we 2 for 2? Hey Ross, this has been the best ever. Because I'm not time traveling this island. I'm not going to Treasure Islands. So I have to like earn my Nook Miles. And we have been to 2 islands. And we got clay on the first one. Clay! And then on the second one we got Puddles. I am like in shock at my favorites coming up. 2 for 2. I have a feeling the normal village is going to be a bad one. Oops, I missed it. I was too slow. Yeah, I'm shocked. I left it up to fate and it's been pretty good to me so far. Alright, I'm gonna get all the materials and then I think we should go to... Oh, Panel's birthday is coming up. Thank you for the heads up. She'll be well and truly moved in by then if I keep on track with getting the houses. Well, you know, when I can do the houses. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, what have we got? Oh, we've got enough for the third mouse ticket. Shall we do it straight after this? Oh, I've already done those two, why am I? It's so weird having to like, you know. Oh, and now are we gonna be oh, there's a piece of wood I forgot. I hope it's someone good. The thing is, there aren't many normal villages I don't like. Is there anyone that you in the chat is when it comes to normal villages that you don't like? There's a good pull of normal villages. Yeah, I can't really think of any off the top of the head that I really don't like. I mean, like, to be honest, I would not be super excited if it was Molly or yeah, like Clay. There was a lot of it there. What was I saying? I think the two that I probably not super keen for. Yeah, Rhonda's definitely one I don't want. And also Molly and Fauna, I'm not that interested in having. I'd happily have them, but I find them kind of boring, to be honest. I had them both on my island and I was like, oh gosh, they're so cute and I love them, but they're just so boring. Peach is a cute colour and creepy eyes. Definitely creepy eyes. Alright, let's hit this rock and then I'm gonna do it fully just because, yeah. It's hard to make some holes around here. Oh, I don't have one of those bugs. Ellie would be amazing. I spent ages villager hunting for Ellie last year and never got her until I was onto a different island. The stink bug lives up to its name. Shove it in my pocket. Stinky pocket. Shadows! I can't believe this. Where's my fishing rod? I need to register it. Melba would be pretty cool. I'd love what's the other koala, the normal one, that I really like? Her name's gone on my head. I got excited. Alice! Alice is what I was thinking of. Sydney's quite cool too. I always think of her as blue in my head and then I'm like, wait, come, that's not Sydney, that's Yucca or Yucca or whatever. Canberra, definitely. Thankfully Canberra's sisterly. Oops, I did it again. Canberra is banned from all islands ever. Oh yes, I forgot about Fate. Oh, we've got a shark. Am I going to be able to do it with this? Oops, that was bad. Oh. Yes! Yes! I nearly missed it, but I got it. Oh, it's just a thingamajig. But it's new. I need it. Yeah, you got me on that one. I was a sucker for sure. No other fish? There aren't many fish out, are there? Always find Sky. Never have the heart to say no to her. Sky is pretty cute, but she's one of those ones that I do get kind of bored of. Yeah, I that's definitely how I see Faith, as a human in koala costume, for sure. I don't need clay. Give me other stuff, please. I need 30 of, like, heaps of other stuff, please. Oh, gold! Let me guess, it's the mask. Yep. Most of the koala villages now are placed in Australia. Yes, Alice is Alice Springs. There was one that I've not been sure about though. I can't remember which one. Faith. Oh, Faith is it. I don't know like how Faith fits into things. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Then again, I could just look up on one of the wikis and see where Faith's name came from. Oh, I don't think I've got one of those butterflies. Hey, there's secretly George Michael. Yeah, that's it. Or Limp Bizkit. No. A Lyman one? Yeah, Lyman's like, where does that come from? Yeah, I got it. How are my pockets looking? A bit of space left. I haven't found the item yet, so it must be somewhere around here. I'm just gonna be lazy and not make holes for this one too. I want to move on, but I need the materials. Oops. Oh, I like Poppy. Poppy's cute. Oops. That was pretty bad. We must be getting near 30 iron now, right? We've got 11 just from this island. Oh. Do we have another one? There's nothing on Wikipedia. Oh, interesting. Oops. Yeah, Poppy's cute. I have shaken every tree, haven't I? Or did I get an item and forget? So Leroy is an easy one. Leroy would definitely be lazy, and I think even to the point that I would think he's clay because he's just so happy but also squashed and little. As for Betty, I think she'd be peppy mixed with a snooty. She'd be one like Bella who is all nice and peppy but then she suddenly snaps. Have I got enough ways to make some medicine? I do. Oh yes, that's a good point about Lyman's colours. Ours are black and white. Hence the All Blacks, which when people hear it, they're like, what? That's your rugby team name? It's like, yep. It's not, I didn't mean to make an axe, but I do need one, so that's good. I meant to make medicine. Lyman's your husband's favourite villager. He's pretty awesome, Lyman. He was one of my favourites for a while. There it is. There's also a YouTuber who he's the favourite of. I can't remember who. Is it Ryan? Can't remember. Like Ryan FTW? Or is Ryan Clay? There's one of them that likes Clay. I can't remember. It's been so long since I... Dusty would probably be a jock for no other reason than he's strong. Oh yeah, he's quite a beast, isn't he? In a good way. Alright, are my pockets full? Now I can catch a few more bugs and stuff. Let's fill those pockets so I can sell it. Gotta pay off that loan. With butterflies. Your Watson is smug. Oh, what did we get? Yeah, I agree. What's facial expressions are awesome. Oh, that was good. That was lucky. We've got a heap of bugs to sell, which is good. Well, not heaps, but you know, fair amount. I need to buy a wetsuit. I keep forgetting. Oh, well. Items. Alright, I find it very unlikely that we're going to be just as lucky for island number 3, but that's just because it's just... I haven't shaken this tree before. Oh, good, bro. How have I not shaken it? Only because our luck has been so good. I think it's pretty unlikely, but I'll just give out the points for that one. I should be reading the movie van, yeah. Where is my thingy-majig? There it is, somewhere there. Choose outcome, and that was a Pepe. Oh, so like Ryan would have lost out on that one. Lost all those winnings. Alright, let's go sell some fish and stuff. You did clean up for such a small amount as well. So did Junie. Alright, just finding the right window. There we go. I'm just gonna see if I can give anything. Right! 2 months! Yay, thank you! And whoa, no! Another tier 3. Thank you so much, bro. So does that mean we've got... Oh my gosh, we won off with the iron nuggets. The iron nuggets and... The wood we can't do yet. I'm just gonna drop a couple of things. Coconuts. No, I'll sell those ones. No, I'll go sell stuff first. Thank you so much, bro. There's a whole lot of hearts for you. We're happy to have you here. It's awesome. Oh, I need that. I keep nearly hitting ones that I need to save. Why do I keep going in here? I know there's only a cardboard box. Oh yeah, we got some more nookmas. Almost midday. Oh my gosh, it's 1:30 here already. And yes, that could possibly be why you're hungry. Alright, let's get that third ticket. Oh, awesome! I'd love to visit New York sometime. I've been to like the West Coast a lot. I've been to like California quite a bit. I've been to like Nevada and Arizona and all that sort of thing, but I've never been to the East Coast, and I'd love to visit New York one day. Alright, I'm just gonna... The only passport you have is an Animal Crossing. Meanwhile, I've got 2. Being that I've got dual citizenship. My Dutch passport is really expensive to renew, whereas my New Zealand one's not too bad. But yeah, my Dutch passport, I had to do it I think next year's the next time, and it's, yeah, pretty pricey. And I think last time I renewed it, my data got sold to something along the way. Because I ended up getting all this like weird spam, like physical mail. 390. Whoa. Yeah, so the New Zealand passport I think is like, I'm just gonna double check what it is now because I don't want to say something wrong. It's been a while. NZ passport renewal. New Zealand passport renewal is $199. That's about 120 US. And 8 weeks is wild. Like it takes 2 weeks here. Granted, they have less to process, but yeah. Have we hit 30 for anything? So we've got 30 of a couple of the wood that we need to. I'm just going to put those in storage. All right. I am going to head to island number 3, but before I do, I will have a quick. Taxi driver paid in a cup while you're in the taxi? That's horrible. I hope you didn't tip him. Yeah, that seems to be a thing in the US. They love to tack on all these extra hidden fees for stuff, whereas here that's pretty yeah, the Commerce Commission would step in and not let that happen. So I'm just gonna pop to the loo and grab some more water. So I will be back in 2 minutes, but I'm gonna run an ad while I'm away. So thank you. I will be short. That's horrible sampling. I will be back very soon, and thank you for staying. If you're not a sub and I run an ad, thank you so much. Right, I am back. Kind of. So I was thinking, do I put up another prediction? That do you think will be 3 for 3 for luckiness with this hunt? So I'll do one. Where is it? Start prediction. A third awesome villager on this ticket. That's too long. I'll just say, will we get a third awesome villager? Alright. Yes. No. And I'll put 2 minutes on it again. And there we go. Prediction time. Hey, Xenia. How are you? I was just thinking. I wonder how are you? I wonder how Xenia is. We are currently villager hunting on my. You're betting big. Oh, We are currently village hunting on my no time travel island, and so I've only had 3 Nook Miles tickets, but I'm going to quickly show you while that poll is going what's happened. Island number one, we got clay. Island number 1. And then island number 2 was puddles. I am like in shock. So we're about to go to island number 3. Oh, these points are, there's a lot of votes for yes, like 1100 channel points on the line just for yes, but only 10 for no. Alright, we've got about a minute left on it. I'll start flying over. Audio is cutting in and out for me. I really need to try and figure out why my new headset played up yesterday and what's going on with the sound, why it just completely stopped before. Time for takeoff! Betty. Stupid dog. I want to take her for a walk, but the ground's too hot. I might have to take her to a park just to get this, like, yelling out of her system. I'm just getting excited for Villager 3. Oh, Cosmo! Piggies! I'll be taking some flowers back from this one. Alright, the prediction's nearly done. Alright, let's see what happens. I hope it's a yes. Please be someone good. The thing is, with normals, the chances are pretty high of someone good, but I'm still worried that we'll end up with Rondo. Yeah, I'm definitely... Oh, okay. I don't know, what do you think? We've got beer. I've never had beer on an island before. Do you think that's a hint that I should do it? What do you think? Yes? I think she's pretty darn cute, and I do like her. Sorry, the waterfalls are really loud. She seems alrighty. She's the best. Oh, cute. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Take her. Alright, we're 3 for 3. That's my video was excited because of a dog, yeah. She is cute. Move to an island. You'll love it there. Imagine if, like, imagine you can say no there. I want to get away from it because that waterfall. You lose your 10 points. Oh no. Alright, well that's 3 for 3. I think I can give out the thing for that already. That's amazing. Where is it? Choose prediction, choose outcome, yes. So B is probably a perfect example of BUT. B is probably a perfect example of what I'm meaning, where there are a lot of villages that I think are kind of cool, but I've never had on an island before, and I really should have them on an island. Beautiful! Yes! Perfect. So she's definitely the sort of villager I'm looking for with this island. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to be perfect with this one either. Just stop giving me clay. I need one more piece of iron. Yes, just for the shop. This one too. This one will be a little bit better. You're rich with bits, love it. Now when do the able sisters start showing up? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this one. Just because yes, I definitely need some flowers. Just because I want to change my outfit, and yeah. So we've got 5 villages now, which is all I'll be able to get for another week or so, I think. After Sahara? Okay. Oh yes, that's right, when Nook's opens. do like with this island layout that you can walk behind there. We haven't seen any fossils on these islands yet, have we? The rules do not prevent a clothing delivery. As long as it's not like entire pockets full, then I'm happy with it. I think I may later today have to open the gates for the mods to pop over. Mabel visits the shop near 3 visitors. Gulliver halves Sahara and then Mabel will come to the top. Ah, yep, cool. Okay, I've got way too many white ones yet. I want to just take max 3 of each, and already my pocket's going to be full. I'm going to go 2 of each, because otherwise I'm just not going to have space. There was someone wanting something today and I thought of your emporium. Oh, that's right, it was Ross looking for a couple of art pieces. Flagship store on Camembert Main Street is Zenya's emporium. Ah, boo. Sorry, I've got heaps of shovels. I think I've got another one in my pockets. I do. And I see another yellow. I need... Actually, am I taking 2 or 3? 2. Yeah, 2. I might later, like in a little while, actually open it and put the code on the Discord, because I think there... Oh no, I wasn't meant no. Maybe after stream I might open it just for the mods, just so I can make you all best friends so you can come over, you know. Probably does actually. There was one island you were time travelling and just the way he did it, missed buying the clothing amount to get Mabel to want to come. Oh no! So it took until after your campsite for her to come back. Oh, that's so mean. I want to see the clothing. Oh, good thing Hing's in here. I mean, maybe in a bit. Did I grab a second yellow? Yes, I did. Maybe in a bit I might. I'm on a mission at the moment, so I don't want to like stop mid-mission. I'm nearly able to unlock the Nook's Cranny. I've nearly got enough, so yeah, that's exciting. How is there still a rock sitting there? Oops! Oh no! Oh no! I fell in a hole! No! My own hole! Receiving gold tools? I don't know. See, I'm kind of tempted to say I won't accept them, but I kind of do want them because I need them. And that's true, you do get the bulk miles, so maybe I should. What do we think? Is that worth breaking the rules for? A baby chair! I don't want a baby chair, I'm gonna sell that. The rest of the colours in that weird deck of cards, sweater dress. I'll let you know if I see it in the shop again. Alright, how much pocket space have we got left? Leave the gold tools alone? Yeah, I'll try be good. I'll try. Because I can see that if I allow one thing, then it'll be like a waterfall and I'll just allow everything. It'll be time travelling within a day. Oh, yay! He keeps saying no baby Cheddar Watson. Oh, I've run out of fishing rods. Okay. Fae Farm. I feel like I've seen an island called that before. What was it doing? Fishing rod. I do like that, Fae Farm. It is cute. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, is Feywood, actually. When I say, oh, I feel like I've heard that before. I'm thinking of Feywood, of course. Oh yes, it's the game. It's the game. Oops. Which reminds me is what's the I've got that game that I need to they gave me a key for, a Steam key, and I haven't played it on stream yet. What's the game again? I can't remember. I think surprise me as long as it's not hideous. Yes, Witchwood. It's still so funny that I was like talking to the community manager for Witchwood, and then realized that, and then like they gave me the key, and then I realized, wait a minute, then I know their name, I know this person, and I actually know them. Alright, how much pocket space have I got? Tomato restart, which island name is the best? Have you got a couple that you're trying to choose from? Fae Farm or Feywood? Well, you're doing... What's the theme again? Or do you not know? Are you just gonna roll with it? Well, I was gonna wait to do my next episode of the Camembert Chronicles until next week, but I think I'm gonna have to wait. I think I'm gonna have to do one tonight. So there's a lot that's happened today. Farm Core. I vote Fae Farm then. I think that's a really cute name for it. You could also if you put a space like Fae and then Farm, those two separate words, that could look cute as well. Just plant those flowers. I've already got some cosmos. I guess I do. I think they must be red. I don't know. We'll put them all down. I also need to make another watering can so I can water all these. I think that's the most annoying for me, is not having the gold watering can. Or at least an upgraded one. Yeah, that chair I just kind of dumped there. I'm going to give it to a villager at some point. Alright. How am I looking for materials? I've got enough wood. I've got enough iron. I've got enough hardwood. Do I need to do stone? I can't remember. It wasn't from Shari. I remembered randomly late last night. Shari gave me a DIY. I don't know for what, but I got that from a balloon. No, a tree. It was my first tree item. Tree. No, Kim. Oh, money! Yes, I need money. Yes, it was the leaf umbrella! Yes, that's right. Daisy, olive, sagewood, sagefield. Oh, those are cute as well. It's so hard picking a name for an island. That's why I'm just so shocked that I managed to come up with Free from Camembert so quickly. Oh, that reminds me. I've given her dark brown hair, but do you think we should change it to a blonde so she's got cheese coloured hair? Yeah, sagewood I don't like. I just need a little bit more of the softwood. I mean, that's at 30, and I think I need a few more stone. I might go check my storage just in case. I can't remember if I put any away. That was all the way like 2 hours ago. Who remembers what happened then? The grey white hair to match outside of Brew. Oh, I like that. It also makes me think of even though it's not even similar, it makes me think of blue cheese. Fae Farm and Sagewood. Shall I do a little poll and we'll see what wins? Do you want me to put a poll up and people can vote for which they like? You don't have to choose whichever one wins, but we can, you know. Where is it? Manage poll. Which? Oh wait, McGregor hit. Water cricket. Which island name do you prefer? Bay Farm Sage Wood. And I'll leave it for 5 minutes. There we go. I voted in it myself. Bay Cove is cute. Alright, we've nearly got enough wood. Bay, I love it. But you need to spell Bay, B-A-E. Go back to like, what, 2015? No? Oh, I hope that's enough so I don't have to keep Clay. It's just his island and no one else. Sage Cove. I like Sage Cove as well. Okay, we've hit 30. Yes. Okay. I just need some stones. Where about the rocks? Are they on the other side of the water? Oh, actually, I'll just double check. There's one up there, but I'll just check if I've got any in storage. Look at that stunning house. Oh, all that time we had some iron in here. Never mind. Okay. Just see if there's anything I want to put in storage. Let's put all. Oh no, I'll keep it with me for now. Gosh, it's so quiet without the music. Hi, Kitty. Like a cute bead to match their cute chair. Wreaths are always good. I should have grabbed some pansy, like the flowers from that thing, so I don't have to go up to the. Alright, we need more rocks. A giant monster statue, always a priority. I gave one to Arizona the other day. There are a few rocks on this little part. Well, that's handy. Please give me more stones. And a giant robot. Yeah, you have to have, if you've got one, you have to have the other. I'm glad you're keeping them. I used to have them set up on my old island. I'm just actually in a robot. Massive shamrock. Oh gosh. I remember it was 2021, the first St. Patrick's Day, that they had that stuff, right? And like, I remember wearing it, and just it looks so, like the whole outfit together, it was like, whoa. Yeah, there it is. Come on, please give me some more good rocks. Amazing! That sounds awesome. Come on, stone. 1, 2. Come on, stone. Yeah, it's great having iron, but I don't need it right now. I need 2. We should definitely have a fashion show sometime. Steel and cherry blossom fires, love it. How much stone have I got now? 2 more. I need 2. Come on. Please. I think there's another rock around here somewhere, isn't there? Oh, I missed a bunch of blades. Oh well. I think there may not be. Either remaining of it. It'd be cool to do it with like different things that you know ahead of time so you can like come prepared. Have I hit all the rocks that I can access? Ooh, I need stones! I definitely want to... have I done this one? I don't think I have. I can't remember. I definitely want to play Mario Kart sometime. I used to do it a lot a few months ago, but it's been a while. I haven't even played the new tracks yet. Oh, Fae Farm won, but only just. That was close. That was really close. Yay! 1, 2. Yes! We've got 30! Well, that's handy. Chic on a shoestring, love it. Fae Farm is pretty cute. Hey, Ben. Alright, let's go to Resident Services. Or the tent. And go give those materials and also sell some stuff. What else was there on my list? We've been to a couple of islands. We're about to pay off the shop. Oh, paying off my loan. I wonder if I can do it. I hope both Ro and Arizona, your eyes settled. That doesn't sound very comfortable for both of you, especially being back at work. Yeah. Fae Farm has a lot of potential. Farm vibes, but they're harvesting ethereal goods like moss, stars, and mushrooms. I love that. Oh, yay! Green honeycomb tile, a cypress plant, and a fan. Cool. Yay! Yay! We've already got the shop! And I've done it without going to Treasure Island for the first time in years. Alright, I want to sell that. I want to sell that. Where is that thing? The baby chair. That's what I mean by thing. Oh, I need the olive flounder. There you go. Big spender. Hey, big spender. Stars and mushrooms, delicious. Alright, let's go find a place for the shop. It doesn't really matter where I put it because I'm going to move everything eventually. I just need somewhere where there's space. I think that bit of land over to the right here is where I'm going to put all those houses that we have to. So the shop for now can just go in front of the museum if there's space. Maybe over here, so it's behind a tent. Behind, yeah, the tents. I do find though that different things affect me differently depending on what I'm doing on the computer. Yay! We've got Nook's Cranny! Yay! H to a circuit. Okay. I'm gonna go and put my wallpaper in my house. And, or was it flooring? Whichever it was, flooring or wallpaper, we'll use it. And then I need to start thinking of some things I can sell. Should we do some fishing? That's probably the best way to get to 100 grand, isn't it? Seeing as we don't have hot items yet. Oh, that's some pleasant music. Pink fan with all that. Thanks. I'm trying to think, what are the best ways to make money quick? Fish for sure. And it also has to be something that I feel like doing. Oh, Nook Miles. That'll be for storage or items in my house. Yep. 6 whole items in my house. What's the next one? 15. Oh, I haven't got the wetsuit. I've been using all of the miles for tickets and pocket space. Excuse me, Shari, I don't want to hit you. Oh, that's a good point. I'll have a look. I only saw the one in the Not Miles thing yesterday, but I haven't had a look today, so we'll check. Yeah, it might be tomorrow. When the shop's ready. Oops, that's what I wanted to do. I'll just sell some of the stuff I've got. So we need like, what, 35,000 more? A little bit over that. Yeah, I have a feeling you might be right. I need to go put that in front of Lana's tent. Yeah. Nothing yet. That's all good. I will just... How much do I get for some of the furniture? No, I want to keep my material actually. Just want to see what's in here today. I do like that hello tea. I kind of want to spend the money. Egg, avocado, and roast beef breakfast at lunch. Yum. I did a bagel with cream cheese, cucumber, and bacon. That was good. I do like that. Chocolate Rex! Thank you for the follow. And now I want chocolate. Sharks, yes. It's hard though, because like all these fish I still need. One of my islands I got heaps from catching what are those gold ones that are in the rivers? Yum, Subway. I had Subway the other day for the first time in years. And it was good, but I asked them for like lots and lots of sauce and, or whatever you call it, dressing or whatever, and they like were pretty stingy. Dorado is the one I was thinking of. Dorado, but L1 is another good one. I've never had the chicken teriyaki. I'm also a bit scared to get teriyaki sometimes now because I'm scared it will have like fish sauce or something in it, which I can't have anymore. Oyster sauce. Hi, Chocolate Rex. I'm just gonna make another meat. Asked for olives once and they literally put in 2 slices. Have you seen? Oh no, I won't talk about that because he's been rather cancelled. A YouTuber who I did used to watch his videos and who's been cancelled used to like go to all the Subways and check the olives. Like he did a whole series. Which, I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with the cancelling because this was years ago, a couple of years ago I watched the videos. So I may as well clear my pockets while I'm in there. Let's make a net. Yeah, I was quite disappointed by that one. I did already change my passport, yes. Sadly. Alright, let's head out and do some fishing. I should probably shake these trees as well, because I haven't. I've done a few of them. Oh, and there's a fish right there. Let's fish. No, that's not a fishing rod, Kim. That was definitely a Nox. That's my first one of those. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Thought it was. Also, I need to help Gulliver. I keep forgetting. Well, this is quite big, isn't it? For like this spot. I like that. I should have caught those, but never mind. That was a bad throw of the line. So is that. That might work though. No. Yay. Oh, stop it. Nah, I should be like, oh, Bree, why did you do that? And I was like, I can't do too soon, and then I just like waited too long. I do like that counter, and the thing with it is though, like I need to think of, because that's for mods only, but I'd love to think of some sort of counter like that we could have for like just everyone else in the chat. But I haven't thought of one yet. I don't want to, yeah, not that one, but something else that we could have a counting like tally for. Oops, that was bad. Yay! I actually caught it! Oh, and it's something new. It would hurt, eh? Putting it in your pocket. Betty! Oops, where is that bee? Oh, there it is. Nope. Yay! Erin just got home, that's why she's yelling. Stream Elements reading your phone. Oh, yep. Cool. I just made that fish disappear. I'm trying to decide how much I change on this island with terraforming. I think I'm just gonna have to like go with the flow and just decide when it happens. That's a pun I forgot about. Shouldn't you have more propellers? We don't have a ladder, no. But the museum is upgrading, so it should be soon. Oh yes, that is a great idea. I am terrible at catching the scorpions, but yes. That is a really good suggestion. And this is why I've never reached 50 on the Nook Miles reward of catching fish in a row. Oh, it's with the villager houses. Oh, of course, the wraith, yes. I was just talking about that before as well. I did it again. I can't remember what ones it went. Petey, stop it. It's just Erin. Fun. She's just like, how dare he be in my backyard? I don't know why she doesn't recognise him just because he's wearing a hat. She should be used to him. Yeah, I'm surprised that when I walked in he didn't have that yet. She's watching intently now, the back door. She's face blind. She inherited it from me. I mean, granted my face blindness isn't too bad, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go along the back of the island over this side. Oh, there's another way to pick up. is that prejudice? Oh. Oh, got it! It's funny because for once I'm not trying to find new fish, I'm trying to find fish that I haven't, you know, that I can sell. Yay, and we've got some miles. We might get a 4th ticket, which is cool. And I will keep that for nighttime if that's the case. Because I can't time travel tonight. I'm getting really hungry. Oh, yay, what have we got? Podium. I think I'll sell the podium. I want those bells. Like I ran to get the pond skater and just like caused another bug to fly away. I've never done it on a mystery island. I've never been very good at catching scorpions. So there was one time I tried once. Actually I did. Yes, I've done it once. No Camembert debate club, yeah. We're friends on this island, and we're not gonna even have a like club for debating. Oh my gosh, Kim! Oh my gosh! Oh look, we passed out like the 6th time. Oh, that's not in a good spot. Although it is a good spot for Nook Miles. Let's go over and hit it just so we can get some Nook Miles. Although it looks like it's going over land now. Go in the water. Oh, that's alright. Oh yeah, I need to get the rest of those communicator things. Underwater wall. I'm getting a lot of like the summer DIYs, aren't I? I can't believe I only recently realised that if you're not holding your net, they don't come for you. Oh, dang it. Have I shaken the ones around here? I feel like I have. I think I may have because I think I got materials from them. Yeah, we'll leave those ones, but I'll just check for shells. So guys, when Mum pops out, husband we hear from across the house and text tarantula. I keep thinking I hear another balloon already. Oh, another new one, but it's a good one. Like, if only it wasn't a new one, I would sell it. Can't remember what they're worth, but a decent amount of bells if I remember correctly. I want to stream for like another 40 minutes or so, but my stomach's like, come, I want to eat! So I may have to go get a snack in a minute. And there's a real spider in your house, you're the one to deal with it. That is not my job. Aaron is on spider duty always. I just remembered about the communicator chips. Are there any around here? So I'm very lucky we don't have those as well. One thing I also found interesting when I was in Australia was how the flies are just so much more intense. Like they'll just stick to your face even if you shove them away. Whereas here they're all terrified and won't go, like they'll go near you, but if you shove them away, they're like, oh, sci-fi movie big here. We have got one spider here who's pretty huge, like the size of your hand. But you very rarely see them, and they're harmless. How am I not seeing any like spitting up from the ground? It's right, skyscrapers. There are so many spiders in summer in Germany. Oh, I scream, they're so big. Oh. Yeah, I was really shocked at how sticky the summer flies are in Oz. What was I doing? Selling some stuff. Yeah, they are quite relaxed, aren't they? Surprisingly. Okay, I'm gonna sell that. I'll sell that. I'll sell that. I think I need that bee. I'll sell that though. I need that. Get rid of that podium. Sell those two. And that one. And that one. Alright, we need about, what, maybe another 24 grand? And then we can pay it off. They really don't. And there were these other really big beetles as well that were flying around with them. And they were just massive and then the noise. Thankfully I've only seen tarantulas in the zoo. Like our local zoo has them and I've seen them at San Diego as well. Alright, let's try and get the last of the... Have I still got the chips on me? I was like, did I sell them? Oh wait, I'll just drop off. I haven't showed off any items by mistake so far, so that's good. I usually do that a few times. In the community shower, hundreds of spiders. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine who used to live in the US had some pretty wild stories from, where was that? I heard one. From, like, bears when you're camping in the US? Because we don't have bears here, so, yeah. Oh, please be one. No, well that's alright. Yay for DIYs. I keep thinking I see one. Oh, that's better. I just realised I kept thinking I saw, like, you know, some water come up from the ground. And then I realised it was like a bit of dirt on my screen. You saw a moose the other day? Amazing! That's so cool. Hanging out in people's pools, I love it. After a month, that's quite impressive. I think our most, like, the thing that freaks me out the most is weta. Like, wetas, which we have here. Weta are pretty scary. Especially when you find one in your shoe or like in your bedding. It's pretty terrifying. Deer, moose, elk, bear and cougars, amazing. Whereas here the biggest like predator in the wild is cats, and so that's why people are very anti-cats going out here because they kill a lot of the native birds. Come on, oh, that was a bad angle. That is probably just as bad. Yep. I can hear a balloon coming, I think. Yay! Oh, yay! They're worth a bit. That fishing rod's been lasting a while. I wonder if it's about to die. Oh, is that gonna go in the water? Yes! No! It didn't! What? I so saw that in the water! I'm gonna have to look that back. Saving it, even though like I can just look back at the stream. So thought that went in the water. Could be money. I hope so. Oh, it is! 5,000's not much, but it's gonna help us. Do you really want to scream and cry 24/7? Yeah, there'd be a lot out there, right? Oh, there's a thingy-majig! Fancy butterfly with the long name. Hey, you should fly this way. You've gone too far out the water! No, 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 no! Oh yeah, turn around. Come this way. That's so cool. Something birdwing, eh? Yay! Yes, Queen Alexandra. Fishing rod. It's worth it. It's such a cool. I would love to get them on all that. Oh no! No! it was not behaving. No. Please be one of those zebra black and white. No, not a zebra turkey fish. It really is big, isn't it? Are there any of those little things to dig up around here? I really need to remember to get the rest of the chips. Tiny car, yes. Come on. Right it around the island. For some reason I just picture Thingy-Majig from Neverending Story when you say that. Your old knife jaw is what I meant, yes. Come on. Where's a hole? Like, I need some water to spit up from there. I need some chips. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, come on. Yes! I am going to use Happy Home Paradise. Yes, but I do think I do think I'll do the 4x4 challenge for sure. It would be so cool to see if someone was riding it around. That would be cool on Fae Farm. Alright, I'm gonna drop off some more. Gosh, look at all this bladders! You better be quick. Setting up your museum. I think I've already given him a separate turkey, but no, I haven't actually. Oh, no, I can't remember. I'm just gonna sell it. We're getting close. We're below the 20,000 mark, so that's good. Oops, lots of shit. Oh, not that. I'll have a look. Oh, well, I haven't given that to him yet. Can't think. I've definitely given him one of these. Running fishes that are... It doesn't seem to, does it? It's not telling me I've caught... yeah. College ex-boyfriend once mused what it would be like to be a dragonfly, and when you said oh, he said why not, I could give you a ride to class. And you thought okay then. I thought that was the selling point. Alright, we are getting closer and closer. I just want to sell, like, pay off this loan and then we can upgrade again. We're definitely not going to be able to upgrade again on the next day. There's no way I'm going to be able to pay that off. I also need to look on the beach for spots where there could be a thingamajig. It needs a purely practical. Shari was looking a little lost there, wasn't she? Mate, I've got most of them, I just need 2 more. I've got enough Nook Miles to get another one. So that's, yeah, I might do that. I think I've got more coconuts in storage actually that I could sell. Travel to islands and dig up palm trees until you get to Bamboo Island. Level Bamboo Island and plant the palms. Then walk back and forth and call the rare beetles. Oh, interesting. That's an in-depth strategy. I like it. Well, there aren't any of those things showing up around here. Why are we not getting any of them? I just want to get the computer chips. Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot about the golden stag. Shame. Alright, just check down here. You right there, Shari? I'll talk to Shari quickly. But I haven't seen any yet. Thanks, Shari. Yeah, I've only seen the one, and it wasn't even a proper shark. I'm hoping I'll see more this week. Alright, I'm just gonna cross. Come on, I'm two chips away from bloomin' thingamajig. Stand here for a second. Why am I not seeing any? There we go. There's one. Oh, I got excited. Oh, come on! Yeah, it'll be like July, I think. Yay, computer chip! Yay, computer chip! We've done it! I think anyway. Yes. Alright, let's go back and do that. Hey, I got your chips, mate. Oh, good road. I do need to be better at like helping the people on the beach and like quest and stuff, because you do get Nook Miles eventually for them. I'm just casually reading his text over his shoulder. No worries, mate. Oh, thanks. Alright. Hopefully I get some more bells. I must be getting close, right? I've already forgotten how much I had. Yeah, I think I've got some red snapper, which so that'll help for sure. Oh no, I already sold it. Boo! Sounds good. Alright, another 10 grand. We can do it. Alright, okay. Just do a bit more fishing. I just need 10 grand, so may as well. It's been pretty successful today, isn't it? I've definitely got a lot to talk about in my next episode of Camembert Chronicles. Oh no! Well, that's my fault for not making one. Welcome back, Hera. I hope you've got lots of warm blankets and stuff. The sweater weather. So let's make a net. I probably should make another fishing rod as well, just because I have a feeling that won't, you know, the other one's not going to last much longer. The sweater's got a hook. Nice. 2:37. Wow. So you must be exactly 12 hours behind me. I keep thinking I'm going to see the pier there, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's on the other side of the island, kid. This, like, little lure on this fishing rod to me looks like a lump of cheese. Come on, you can do it. Come on, mate. Hey! No. Better than nothing. Tiger beetles, are they worth a little bit? Can't remember. Oops. I like how I'm hearing heaps of those, like, squirts of water on the beach now that I don't need it. Give me some fish. There we go. Yay. Come on, fish. Buddies are so funny with time, right? Like, even if I'm not sleepy, I have to be in bed at, like, I'm not kidding, at 9 o'clock. Maybe even then sometimes it'll take me hours to get to sleep. Sometimes I'm asleep straight away. But if I don't go to bed really early, the next day is just so hard, whether or not I sleep. Breakfast buffet, yum. Pancakes with chocolate sounds amazing. Oh, a new fish. Piranha. Yay, thanks for clapping for me, Shari. Alright, I'll catch that thing and we'll go sell what we got, and also put that piranha outside. It's out the museum. We've got so much. She's clapping again. Cute. Apparently so. Oh, balloon. I hear a balloon. I'll just drop a couple of things so that I can sell that. Alright, now where's that balloon? Oh. Oops. That was terrible. So I didn't mean to release that. Oh well. Never mind. What have we got? Some bells will be handy, please. We've got a handy water cooler. I like how the word handy in it after I said that. Oh, I forgot to put the piranha outside the museum. Is it that one? I think it's the water cooler rather than the... Yeah, it's that one. Well, I mean, until we've got a water pump, I can just do this. Oh, it doesn't work. I was hoping it would. How did I not put the piranha here? Okay. Did I not leave something there? Apparently not. Oh no, because I released it. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with this for one day's work. It's pretty good considering we caught heaps yesterday. I am happy with that. Can host weekend football matches, yeah. Gosh, I'm getting so hungry. Please, please. I want to pay off my loan. Please, Timmy. This mask gets me pretty darn close. Oh, come on! I was thinking in my head, nah, it's probably like 4 or 5 grand, Kim, and I'm just like, no! Yeah, it's been productive. Quite good for, you know, second day, and we've done a lot. Alright, a bit more fishing. Oh, dang it! And I've got to stop doing stuff like that. Oh, the villages have definitely been a highlight, for sure. We got clay, puddles, and bear. It's amazing. Might have been a mix. Possibly. Come on, give me some fish that are worth a bit, please. No more horse mackerel. I love I loved Pokemon Violet. So I vote yes, but I've really, really enjoyed Pokemon Violet. I mean, sure, it's a bit glitchy and, you know, but at least the actual game works. Just visually goes a bit funny sometimes. Ugh. Yeah. Oops. I must be getting a Miles reward soon for catching fish, right? I'm just thinking, how many Oh, 39 out of 100, no. It's falling more than 39. Need more games. Have you played Oblitz? Oblitz is awesome. It's Stardew Valley's not your type. Oblitz kind of shares some stuff like Stardew Valley, but it's a very different game. And you do dance battles. It's so cute. Oh, Kim, stop it. Yeah. Oblitz is amazing. I recommend it. Not that you mentioned that. Oh, it was too. It might still be on sale. And yeah, Pokemon Violet's pretty great. Cheese with wings. I love it. I mean, that's cool. We got a new fish. Killer fish. Does that mean we've hit like 20 different types of fish? Yes. Yeah, a lot less stressful. Oh yes, I need to look into that story of season, the new one. I need to continue my replay of Oblitz at some point. There's just too many games I want to play at the moment. Oh, Night Market. I think that's coming out. Oh yeah, another new fish, but I don't want new fish. I want to sell some. I think that's coming. I can't remember if it's got a release date or not. I'm looking forward to that though. It looks really cool. Alright, what have I got? Still not enough to get that last 5,000, is it? I'm finding a lot of the cheap stuff, which is pretty normal, but not handy right now. They do look kind of interesting. Oh, below. Where is it? I got very angry at Dreamlight Valley very quickly. I've decided, I was very into it for a little while, but I've decided I don't like it. Oh, I'm definitely selling the throwback cat table. I did a video a few weeks ago that was my best and worst games of 2022, like games that I played. I did like a tier list, and like yeah, I got pretty blunt about Dreamlight Valley in the video. All right, let's go sell what I've got. See how I'm doing. Yeah, and it's like I just felt like I was being used by all the townspeople rather than becoming friends. I didn't become friends with them. They just kind of gave me free stuff for doing their dirty work. Well, their hard work. And it was just like, yeah, I don't know. Come Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so close. So close. I'm not ending the stream till I get it. Though I intend to finish in 10 minutes, but we'll see how I do. Come on, come on, come. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait, I haven't got it. I'm just gonna fish. I haven't got a net and I can't be bothered getting another one. They really were. And the way they just pop up when you're trying to fish or do other stuff is just... And the amount of iron ore that you needed was just ridiculous. Yes, agreed. It's alright, I've got another fishing rod. I haven't got one of those butterflies yet and I haven't got a net. That's so mean. Where are all the fish? Come on, fish. I wonder if I've got any items that I could build, like to sell, anything I can make. Oh, well that's gone now too, so... Alright, let's go see if I can make anything, any DIYs, the stuff that I can sell. It's good that I am at least getting a whole lot more nook nails while I'm doing this. That is handy, for sure. What can I make? Is any of that worth anything? I don't know. Nah, let's just make a net and a rod. None of it's worth particularly that much compared to how many like materials wise what it uses up. So right, I've got 7 minutes to make 3 grand or 2.5 grand. Can we do it? I think we can. I'm yawning because I'm so hungry. I yawn when I'm hungry. Now my stomach's rumbling. Come on, fish. Oh, I missed it. I was trying so hard not to go too early. I went too late. Oops, that was bad. It turned around anyway. I'm gonna finish once I'll end the stream once I've done this. So I'll get some food then. Oh yay! What did I just get? So close. Oh, yay. Finding a few bugs around here, so that's handy. More balloon. It does thing for miles. Actually, that reminds me, do you get miles for doing the stretching? Come on, please be bells. Please be bells. Oh, shell wreath. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to head back to the tent with what I've got, but I will grab a couple of bugs on the way, like this guy. And see how we do. I think we've got it now. I'm pretty hopeful we've got it. You do get miles for stretching? Oh, cool. Oh, also the daily ones, right? The plus, whatever. I can hear a cicada somewhere. No. Oh, we'll get this guy. We've definitely got it. If I don't have it now, I'll be very, very surprised. We must have it, right? Really? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Come on, Timmy. Don't let me down. We must have it. We've got all these tiger beetles and cicadas. Come on. Come on. I have actually got my fingers crossed. Yes! Yes! We've got it! Finally! Let's pay off that loan. Watch me, Tom. Watch me pay off that loan. Yeah. Yay! You better clap. You did it once and then forgot about it, and it's fun. I do like doing it. Yay! Responsible bill payer! Hey Tom, I want to upgrade, please. Hi. Thanks. I haven't really talked to Tom at all today, so we'll talk to him to see if he says anything else after this. I do want to hear more. I'm definitely not going to try and get 198,000 tomorrow. I want yellow still. I like yellow. Yay! Alright. That was awesome. I have finished I have finished my to-do list for today. What did we have? We had find some villages, earn some rook miles, upgrade leathers. The shop was an addition that we managed to do. We also paid off that loan. Was there anything else I wanted to do? We cleared out that area on the lower level, which was on my list of things I wanted to do. I'm pretty pleased. This has been good. It was, yeah, with 2 minutes to spare. That's true. Heck yes. Yay. Heck yes. I wish I could do reactions, but I can't yet. Alright, I am ending the stream there today. Thank you so much everyone who came along. Thank you for the gifted subs and the new follows and the resubs. I am not sure if I'll be on tomorrow. I just have to confirm. I'm not going to do a raid today though because I need to go eat and I don't want to be that rude person that raids and doesn't join the raid that they do. So I will see you all on Discord. Thank you so much for everyone for being here and stay fresh, cheese bags. Bye!